Payday Loans and Payday Advance Review. Payday Advance Loans, also known as cash advance loans, are all over the place nowadays. They have become the new source of emergency funds when one runs low, and believe me, we all run low on cash at a point in our lives, or a few points. I'm lucky to not need one thanks to viral blogging. See what I do here. Now, as you might very well be aware of, Payday Advance Loans are very easy to get. Some simple requirements are that you have an employment history and a checking account. Preferably direct deposit makes a candidate ideal for approval, but in general, credit means absolutely nothing in the whole process. This particular lender, click here, is one I have found to be reliable and have a very streamlined process. Payday loan rates. Rates are variable. Now, looking at the fine print, you will see a whopping 390% interest, which is regulated and varies in almost all states and countries, but the nitty-gritty numbers equate to about $15 in interest for a $100 loan for 2 weeks example. So in other words, in 2 weeks you would have to pay back $115. Not bad. If you've ever borrowed money from a coworker or someone who loans money around the way, you can easily pay about $30 in interest per week. So if you were to take too long paying back the principal, the original $100 loan could increase tenfold. Payday Advance Loan Process. Typically the payday loan is to be paid on the borrower's next pay date, usually by means of a direct debit from their account or a post-dated check. In the last year or so, the documentation process has been streamlined. There are many loans you can fax in the paperwork for, and there are also many no-document loans. Usually a lender would like to see proof of income, so the last few pay stubs normally do the trick. You can also give them your checking account info, which will help for depositing of funds, and that same account can be used for repayment by means of an automatic debit by the lender when payment is due. Payday Advance Alternatives. Some other options to a Payday Advance loan are a loan against a vehicle title. Do you own the car that's paid for in full? There are companies out there that will lend you a percentage of what the vehicle is worth, and basically lien your title. It's a good way of raising much-needed capital, and for lenders it serves as collateral for the money they just lent you. You can also borrow it from a credit union or your credit cards. You can't normally get a portion of your available credit in cash. Call your credit card company or check your monthly statement to determine what your options are. The fact is that a lot of people have bad credit nowadays, and traditional borrowing options are not readily available to them. Payday Advance Loans are useful and a necessity in many households now. Some states have banned the payday loan industry from conducting business within their boundaries. The bottom line is, you can borrow the $100, pay back $115 in 2 weeks, but if you don't keep your part of the agreement, bounced check fees and penalties will easily add another 60% plus to the amount of your original loan. So be careful, think it through and make the right decision. Hope this helps. This entry was posted in Empower Network.